Time is ticking. People, wake up. We gotta get it right, keep it right. I keep giving you this information to keep you awake.
Because I don't want to be forgotten. If I'm forgotten, then that means I'm comfortable. And that means I think everything is okay.
It's interesting how hip-hop, rap music in the beginning, or a song like Grandmaster Flash's The Message, where basically they were saying, you know, it's like a jungle sometimes. I wish, you know, I wonder how I keep from going under. The whole root of what that song was basically saying, look, these are the problems here. You know, and here we are 10 years or plus later. The problems are still there, and the intensity of the music has built to the no hope, the I don't give a attitude. How did we get from Grandmaster Flash, The Message, to where we are now in hip-hop?
Again, you have to be logical. You know, if I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around. They're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day. I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is going to change to we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, breaking out the door. And after a year, and you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're gonna do? Ask, and we shouldn't be angry. And my raps that I'm rapping to my community shouldn't be filled with rage. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be filled with the same atrocities that they gave to me. In the media, they don't talk about it. So in my raps, I have to talk about it. And it just seems foreign because there's no one else talking about it.
Right. Well, playing devil's advocate, somebody might say, well, what does Tupac have? He's a movie star. He's got, you know, hit records. What does he have to complain about?
And I'm going to tell you. It's like being the last person alive. You know what I'm saying? After 3 days, you can't do anything. What can I do? Where can I go? There's no black neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, with black people who have the same amount of money as me. You know what I'm saying? There's richer and there's poorer. There's no just, you know, did a movie, got a little bit of money, living okay, black neighborhood. I have to be in a white neighborhood, so I don't fit in. That's hell. It's hell when you can't be around your peers. All my life I grew up around black people, poor people, but I can't live around poor people now because they'll rob me. And why would they rob me? Because they're starving, because there's no money here. But they're telling me, now that I made a little money, I have to move here. So it's not like no one's ever trying to deal with this section. They're just moving away from it. And we're going to have more stars coming from the ghetto, but they're gonna all move this way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies, to talk about boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be I don't want to be 50 years old at a BET We Shall Overcome Achievement Awards. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up.
To understand this, you have to go back to what young brother here referred to as the house Negro and the field Negro, back during slavery. There was two kinds of slaves. There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro, they lived in the house with master. They dressed pretty good. They ate good because they ate his food, what he left. They lived in the attic or the basement, but still they lived near their master. And they loved their master more than the master loved himself. They would give their life to save their master's house quicker than the master would. The house Negro, if the master said, we got a good house here, the house Negro say, yeah, we got a good house here. Whenever the master said we, he said we. That's how you can tell a house Negro. If the master's house caught on fire, the house Negro would fight harder to put the blaze out than the master would. If the master got sick, the house Negro would say, what's the matter, boss? We sick. We sick. He identified himself with his master more than his master identified with himself. And if you came to the house Negro and said, let's run away, let's escape, let's separate, that house Negro would look at you and say, man, you crazy. What you mean separate? Where is there a better house than this? Where can I wear better clothes than this? Where can I eat better food than this? That was that house Negro. In those days, he was called a house nigger. And that's what we call him today, because we still got some house niggers running around here. This modern house Negro loves his master. He wants to live near him. He'll pay 3 times as much as the house is worth just to live near his master. And then brag about, I'm the only Negro out here. I'm the only one on my job. I'm the only one in this school. You nothing but a house Negro. And if someone come to you right now and say, let's separate, you say the same thing that the house Negro said on the plantation. What you mean separate? From America? This good white man? Where you gonna get a better job than you get here? I mean, this is what you say. I ain't left nothing in Africa. That's what you say, while you left your mind in Africa.
It's the new hood order. We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. This the new hood order. We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. Why? We just don't do that. What you looking at, nigga? We don't do that no more. Huh? We don't do that no more. Huh? We don't do that no more. Like a crab in a bucket. We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. Why? We just don't do that.
Yo, this is the new hood order, boy. Pick up your pants, I'm sick of you damn niggas is spitting about bands, but ain't doing shit for your fans. Judgment days coming, I switch up my shit in advance. Became a different man. You wanna be saved? Well, baby, this is your chance. Me and my clique in the van, burning rubber like the Michelin Man. You niggas that ain't got a clue, better get you a plan before your dick's in the jam. Cause when a nigga is a bitch and a bitch is a man, either way you put it, you gon' end up with some shit on your hands. You don't like black people, then stop trying to get you a tan. Go back to Africa, I'll laugh at you, cause this is my land. The whole earth is my turf, I'm the original man. Direct effect, I ain't with the subliminals, man. This the new hood order.
We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. This the new hood order. We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. Why? We just don't do that. What you looking at, nigga? We don't do that no more. Huh? We don't do that no more. Huh? We don't do that no more. Like a crab in a bucket. We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. Why? We just don't do that.
Yo, you would think he was Jordan with all that hang time. Standing on the corner throwing gang signs. Who child is this? He ain't mine. Yes, he is. Every kid, every crime. every bit. It's my fault, it's your fault for all the teaching we never did. You thought you sent them to his room, but you sent them to his doom. Racism, atheism, in the form of a cartoon. The devil is a savage, he turned little boys to faggots. I feel like I'm the only dad that's mad with all this madness. The planet's on the atlas, but now it's moving backwards. Little girls asking other little girls for their hand in marriage. Used to push a carriage, now she pushing bad habits. Calling herself a bad bitch, selling her soul on a mattress. No,
This the new hood order. We'll do that no more. We'll do that no more. We'll do that no more. This the new hood order. We'll do that no more. We'll do that no more. Why? We just don't do that. What you looking at, nigga? We'll do that no more. Huh? We'll do that no more. Huh? We'll do that no more. Like a crab in a bucket. We'll do that no more. We'll do that no more. Why? We just don't do
he
that.
got his mask on, no Halloween. Seeing is believing, and I done seen your so-called king behind the scene, prancing around like a drama queen. No comedy, just niggas that's funny, do anything for a little bit of money. Me, I'd rather be broken bummy any day before I lay on my tummy. Nah, I said it ain't hard to tell. When I met Andre Harrell, he told Peter Thomas I wasn't ready. Ready for what? To go to hell? The industry is no place for a god. Nothing but a bunch of fakes and frauds. Nothing but a bunch of snakes and slobs, doing what they do best, trying to take ours. You made it rain with those showers. It's like throwing away your powers in this black 9/11. Who's gonna rebuild our towers? We can't count on none of them cowards. Bunch of sucker ducks like Howard, like Malcolm X. I'm bout it. I'm a rider, check my mileage, man. I'm gone.
This the new hood order. We'll do that no more. We'll do that no more. We'll do that no more. This the new hood order. We'll do that no more. We'll do that no more. Why? We just don't do that. What you looking at, nigga? We'll do that no more. Huh? We'll do that no more. Huh?
All right, fam. I hope you appreciated that video. Matter of fact, a couple of clips. Took time out of the day and I had the message come at you like that. I'm gonna get my live on soon, man. Hope y'all chime in. Like and subscribe. Get them thumbs up. Let me know you paying attention to the material. I need everybody to stay woke. And those that ain't woke, get woke. All right? And all them artists that has a positive message about the struggle, hey, man, I'm gonna touch bases with you in time. Stay lit, man. Pay attention to these dummies walking around like a mummy. One.